There's a spending review due in 2019, where the government will set out its new plans for spending on public services in the years ahead. Currently, total public spending amounts to more than $800 billion in today's prices. That's more than £12,000 for every person in the UK. In the spring, the Chancellor set out a provisional path for public spending, which is then expected to finalise in the budget. Under that provisional path, we're set to see an increase in capital spending on things like transport and housing. But day-to-day public services are set to be cut by £2 billion between 2019-20 and 22-23. That's on top of further cuts already planned for next year, which will amount to about £4 billion for departments outside of health and social care, international development and defence. The government's made a few big spending commitments. The NHS is set to get about £20 billion extra over the next 5 years, and the government is committed to spending 0.7% of national income on overseas aid and 2% of national income on defence. Those commitments, combined with the government's provisional spending plans, imply that spending on everything else will need to be cut by about £15 billion between 2019-20 and 22-23, on top of the £4 billion already planned for next year. Some of those areas, like the prison service and local government, have already experienced some substantial cuts since 2010. The Chancellor therefore might decide he wants to increase spending on public services, but that would mean some combination of higher taxes, higher borrowing, or cuts to other areas of spending, like social security. None of these are easy options, and the Chancellor has some tough decisions ahead of him.